This ain't hash, no, this ain't marijuana. This ain't no type of drug you can cop on the corner. They call this an e-cig, the one I got's an ego. My boys and I got them and they go wherever we go. Smoked them cigarettes for a quarter century. So glad I finally cared about me enough to leave them be. Now the only thing I vape is PG and BG with just a little bit of nicotine. If you haven't made the switch, you should do so. You don't have to smell like smoke everywhere that you go. Now you get to smell like Smurf shit and McLovin. Sounds so wonderful, kid. I ain't bugging, I'm vaping. I'm vaping.
Hey everyone, this is James with Vapenutt Reviews. What we're going to do today is do a review on, just a little quick touch and a little quick review on the Aero Giant Bike Hanger. Aero Giant Bike Hanger. This is a product that was given to me by Ragin Vapes. And I also have gotten a bottle of juice from Ragin Vapes that I will talk about after the tank. Alright. The Giant Hanger, Giant. We will take it out of the case and give it a one over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the camera down to the bottom so we can take her apart step by step and look at all of its pieces, and then we will come back up here and see how she vapes. Okay, now that we're down here, let's unbox it. This is tell you what comes with it. You have the box. This is what it looks like. You see the tank. It comes with some instructions. We'll go through those in a minute. Let's open it up and see what y'all have. Oh. What we have here is we have the tank. You had the centerpiece here, and we have an extra coil, 1.8 on coil. All right, let's see what we got here. We got the stainless steel polished ring that you can trade out with the center here. It has a detachable drip tip, as you can see here, pretty tight. So detachable drip tip, a spare ring for the tank. Alright, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to disassemble the tank step by step. You untwist this, the bottom here, and once you open it you will see that this is where your coil is. To remove the coil, you would twist and remove. This is your coil. This is a dual coil, 1.8 ohm dual coil. Put this back in there for safekeeping. It also has, it is the stainless steel. It has the polished finish. And as you can see here, it has the airflow hose here, which we'll get into in a minute. This is your fill where you put your e-juice in, and if you, as you can see on this tank, it is huge. If you miss that hole and you make your e-juice go down into your vent right here, you must need one the size of a 18-wheeler tire, because this is a big tank, very big fill holes. There should not be any region, you couldn't fill this without a problem. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to separate these two pieces. The bottom here, unscrew it very carefully. Sometimes when you buy them, and you unscrew them to take the Pyrex glass off here to interchange with this ring, sometimes you can see here, that little O-ring right there, that silicone O-ring will stick to this Pyrex glass. So be very, very, very careful when you remove this piece, that you do not rip that piece of gasket, that O-ring there, because then you will have a major leakage problem. Alright, then what you do is you just pull your top end part loose, and I've already pulled it apart, so that's why it comes apart pretty easy. And then once again, as you can see here, it also has the silicone O-ring on the top. Please be careful and do not just snatch it off, because if you tear it, you rip it, any of that, then you will have major leakage problem when you fill it with your e-juices. So just to avoid all those complications, let's not do that. The Pyrex glass here is pretty thick, but you can take that Pyrex glass one off and you can replace it with the stainless steel polished finish. As you can see here, we're going to place this. Personally, I like the Pyrex glass on it, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put it back together. We're going to make sure everything fits really nice. It should be really smooth. And this is the way you would want to do it when you take your tank apart and you want to clean it up real nice and make it really brand new again. This is the steps that you would take to do that. We're going to go ahead and assemble the bottom piece back together to the tank. The threads on it, really, really smooth threads. And like I said, I'll show you here. Now that I have something to grab onto, you can see the vent holes there. 4 vent holes, and you turn this collar and it closes them. Let's put the drip tip back. I will show you a little more here of the instructions that come with it. This is the instruction that come with the Giant, the Kanker Giant. And this is all your instructions that come with it. Tells you how to remove the coil, to replace the coil. It tells you how to fill it. Alright, so that's the instructions and everything. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back up here so we can load this big fat bad boy and see what kind of vaping it does, and let's see what it tastes like. And we can go and we can do a little bit of talking about this e-juice here that I had mentioned in the beginning of the video that also came from Ragin Vapes. You know, wonderful people. I've mentioned before, but let's go back up here now that we have thoroughly went through the Giant tank. Let's go back up top and see how good she vapes. Now we're back up here again, but like I said, this is the Aero Tank Giant by Kanker. Aero Tank Giant by Kanker. And once again, I was talking about them holes a while ago, Daddy. What we're going to do is go ahead and we are going to use the Vamo V5. Right now it is in the 18350 mode. I do not have it in 18650 mode right now. It is 18350 mode. Go ahead, and it does have the 510 threading, and if you can see, your contact pin down here is stainless steel. It is flush, but I've not had any problems on any devices that I've put it on so far. And while we're doing this, let's go ahead and fill our tank with this juice that I will be telling y'all about, that I got from Ragin Vapes. Today, a very good, very good juice. And like I said before, and I'm going to use the dropper because I'm not going to use this. This is my dripper. We're going to use the little dropper that comes with it, with the bottle. And even this, you can see, I'm not, you know, the dripper fits in it, all the way in the tank. You know, it's not like you can make a mess. You look and see, you can see me squirt it in there. You know, I'm not the neatest, I'm not the best at not spilling stuff, you know, so they must have really had in mind that I was going to use this tank. So let's make it extra big for James, because he's going to use it and he's going to mess everything up. He's going to spill juice everywhere. So for those that's like me that can't, you know, get the juice in there without spilling it, it's wonderful for you. Alright, we're going to go on and put this in. Tighten it down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and screw it back on the Vamo. I want to let it sit there a few minutes while I run through something else with y'all right quick. While we go ahead and we talk about this juice, we're going to go ahead and let that sit and soak a minute, and then we'll vape it to see how it does. But the wonderful people over there at Ragin Vapes, when I went in today and talked to the lady there, she knows that I am a big fan of really good e-juices with VG, PG pretty high. I'm not 100% sure what the PG, VG is on this one, because it doesn't say it on the bottle. But this is the bottle that she gave me. I tried it, I tasted it, I love it. I will be back, I will go back, and I will buy more. Okay, the name of this juice is Pirate's Booty. The Pirate's Booty. That's what you got right here, is the Pirate's Booty. And then I was thinking, you know, this big old beautiful tank right here. Got the drippers, all that. She told me, she said, I told her, I said, give me one of them little dripper bottles, one of these little fellas right here. She said, here you go, you can have this one, free of charge. I said, well, thank you, that's very nice of you, ma'am. And she said, you know what, this here would be something more suitable for you. And she pulls this little gadget out. And I'm like, what in the world is that? This is my dripper. It's a pump drip, little bitty pump dripper right there. Boom. It's got your little rubber stopper on it to stop it from spilling. You put that on your keychain. You fill it. I got juice in it right now, so I'm not going to open the top of it because I don't want to waste what I have. I have pirate's booty in there. I got the pirate's booty hung up in here. But you push this little button right here, and it pushes the juice out. You feel it from the top, and you hang it around your keychain. You always got juice on you. No matter where you go, you carry your car keys with you. You have juice on you. You never have to worry about running out again. Alright, so now what we're going to do is go ahead and let's test out the tank, see what the juice tastes like. Let's see what the vape. What I want to do on this is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to taste see the performance of the tank is what we're going to do here. What I think about the tank, how it performs, that's what we're going to do now. Then I'm going to test the flavor and the vape production off of the juice that I have gotten from Ragin Vapes. Okay, I'm gonna do this on 9.5 watts on my old Vamo. Pretty good, and that's with the airflow wide open, which you can twist it here to decide which way you want it to go or not, but I like it wide open, so that's what we're gonna do. Tank seems to do pretty good. I like it. It's if you're not a real like hands-on like your mod, like a really heavy mod in tank, then that's a really heavy tank now. Really nice tank. As you can see, there is no lack of performance from that tank. And once again, I did get this tank from Ragin Vapes. And like I said before, I will put a link down below. I'd like to thank them for all the help they have given. Very wonderful people. I highly recommend them. Very highly recommend them. Alright, so what we're going to do now is on the pirate's booty. Let's see and I'm going to be doing that on my Flip V3 with the RDA clone, right? The clone, right? TOBH clone. Yes, the THB clone. Let's grab my little tank, courtesy of Ragin Vapes. We're gonna put some e-liquid on here. As you can see, it's probably about 10 drops or so. And don't forget, you go into Ragin Vapes drip tips. They have 70, 80, I counted myself, I believe is what it was, drip tips, different type drip tips, plastic, glass, metal, golden, silver, different color, rainbow colors. They just have a bunch of different type drip tips. Check those out too. This is one of them I got. Thumbs up, but I like to talk about when I go to Ragin Vapes, and I like to use this one because I always give them thumbs up. You can also find Ragin Vapes and like them on Facebook. I will leave a link down below so you can find them on Facebook also, along with their webpage, where you can go and check their store out. All right, so let's do this and get it on. Let's get it started. Let's see what the vape production looks like. Let's see what the taste is. Let's do that again. Very good vape production. It's a really good juice, e-liquid. To me, it's kind of more of a banana, like a banana flavored, like to me, a banana pudding-like taste. It's very good. I'm not sure what it is. Like I said, it just says Pirate's Booty. I have 3 grams of nicotine in it. They will accommodate whatever strength of nicotine that you request. They will accommodate you with that. Me personally, I like 3 because I use it on my Addy, 90% of the time on my Addy and my Flip mod. So that's what I get, but they will accommodate you in any type of way that you request. That vape production is, there is no lack of vape production, as you can see, and the flavor is just outstanding. It has a nice throat hit, very smooth. You know, it's something that I will be vaping a lot of, I guarantee. And I have to say that this will be the juice of the week. You can get this at Ragin Vapes, and the name of it is Pirate's Booty. So I recommend that you go check out Ragin Vapes at raginvapes.com. Go look Ragin Vapes up on Facebook. Give them a like, give them a thumbs up, and always remember, smoking is dead and vaping is alive. And if you like what you've seen today, like and subscribe. Until next time, peace.
I'm vaping. Vaping. I'm vaping. Now when your card gets flooded, it's kind of a bitch. And sometimes it sucks when you get it on your lips. And sometimes you buy an e-liquid on the web. This ain't black licorice, it's more like black pepper. Find the right spot though, like out in Kokomo. Pure Vapor Shop, about the size of a shoebox. They always got that good vape. Stop and see Ethan, you can tell him.
And I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message. So run on down there to Ragin Vapes and get you some Ragin Vapors, baby. I'm Obama, and I approve this message. Hi, I'm George Bush, and like Obama, I approve this message. Like and subscribe. And I approve this message too. So go down there to Ragin Vapes and get you some vape, baby. And just like me, Obama, and Reagan, we go to Ragin Vapes for all our vaping needs, baby.